Yesterday was the Jewish holiday of Yom Kippur, which comes after the New Year's and is a day of atonement, a day of cleansing and purification and forgiveness, making peace with life and life. So I was thinking, about this idea of cleansing and how in yoga we have a practice called Saucha, which means to cleanse, to purify. And there are specific practices that people do to clean themselves out. So there's breathing practices. There are fasting practices. There are very esoteric practices like swallowing rags. So very esoteric practices like swallowing rags, very esoteric. All kinds of practices like that. And really the whole practice of yoga and asana is to kind of purify and cleanse, and not just the body, but also the mind and the thoughts and the heart and the feelings and everything that goes with it. So as I was thinking about, cleansing of the body, I was thinking about the lymphatic system, which is actually I was thinking that many of our systems in our body are for cleansing and purification. Your elimination system, your skin, liver and kidneys, spleen, all of those are purifying and cleansing. But the lymphatic system is what I wanted to talk about, because that moves the lymph, which is a fluid in the body, through the lymph nodes, which are in different places in the body, and cleanses the lymph. So it's kind of like a clearinghouse for our bodies. And sometimes that lymph becomes sluggish, and we get swollen ankles or swollen feet or swollen lower legs. I don't know if you've ever had that. I've had that, where it's just not moving. So what is it that moves the lymph through the body, or how can we support the lymph in moving through the body for Saucha or Yom Kippur, or just general good health? And one of the major movers is the calf muscle, which acts like a pump. Every time you take a step, every time it contracts and expands, it's at the bottom and it's pumping the lymph through its movement up through the rest of the body, so that the lymph goes through the lymph nodes, gets cleaned, and then gets recycled back in. So we're going to focus this morning on different calf movements and contractions and expansions to create a little pumping action for our own good health and any other purificatory needs that you might have. So that's the plan. We're getting purified today. So please lengthen up through your spine. Close your eyes. And just invite yourself for a moment of quiet and reflection, of connection, of breath. Of just allowing yourself to be as you are, to check in with your body as it is. Breathe out anything that you are ready to let go of, any tension, any stress. Take another deep cleansing breath. And we'll start by chanting our invocation 3 times through. You're welcome to join in or just sit and listen or hum along. Taking a breath. want to bow your head and to honor whatever it is that you honor. Lifting your head, open your eyes. We're going to start sitting on the 2 blocks like a stool with the feet out in front. Does everybody have blocks? I see there's none left on the shelf. Everybody have 2 blocks? Okay. Everybody at home have blocks? If you don't have blocks, then like a little ottoman or... Hi, Lana.
Stacked or just like side by side?
Yeah, stacked. Stacked one on top of the other, so you've got a little stool. Like a toadstool. Just joking. Okay. So, like so. And then you can bend your knees, feet on the floor, and separate your feet out comfortably. Cup your knees with your hands. And then some cat-cow. Arching and rounding and just moving with your breath. Each exhalation is a cleansing. Cleansing the carbon dioxide out of the body. Making room for the next breath of oxygen coming in. So let the breath flow. Give yourself time to just connect to being, feeling your feet on the ground. Perhaps making the movements even bigger when you feel ready to do so. Take one more breath. And then come to a neutral spine. Drop your right fingertips to the floor on your right. Lift up your left arm and side bend. Stretch through the whole left side of the body. Then use your core to lift you back up and bring the left fingertips to the floor and right arm over the ear towards your neighbor. Then again, core engaged, lift yourself up. So rather than pushing off with the fingers, see if you can just connect in deep here. You have enough room there. Ron, got enough space? Close to that wall. Good. Inhale, one more time, lift up. Exhale, over to the left. And back up to center. Good, both arms to the sky. Drop your tailbone into the block. Press your feet into the floor, lift up a little bit higher. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, bring your hands down to the floor between your feet. Yeah, that's it, Rachel, go a little wider. And then walk your fingertips forward, keeping your spine long. So draw forward with your sternum. So instead of doing a rounded back, like a cat back, try to keep a little bit of the cow. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back. And then wedge your right arm against your right leg, and the right leg against the right arm, fingertips by the foot. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Turn the torso to the left, twisting, and stretch the left arm to the sky. Lean your head back a little bit and make space to let go of what is holding you back, what needs to be forgiven inside of you. And exhale, bring the left hand down, wedge it to the inside edge of the left leg. So there's a connection, leg into arm. Right hand to the right hip, twist the torso to the right, and then stretch the arm to the sky. And reach up and reach out beyond yourself with an open hand and an open heart. Exhale, bring the hand back down, so both hands on the floor. And again, walk the fingertips forward, draw your chest forward, your heart forward. Staying there, extend the right arm out to the right, the left arm out to the left, so you're in a forward bend, and the muscles in your back are holding you. Or forward if there's no room out in front. And then reach your arms up to the sky. Again, lift yourself back up so you're not leaning forward. Drop your right hand to your left knee and your left hand to your sacrum. Lift your spine up, and without letting the knees drop left or right, twist your torso to your left. And inhale, come back to center and switch. Left hand to the right knee. Lift the spine up and twist. With your next inhalation, untwist, come back to center. Okay, extend your right leg straight out on the floor. And here's the first calf pumping purificatory movement. Flex the foot back, that stretches the calf muscle, and then point the toes towards the floor, that fires up the calf muscle. So this is the pumping, stretching and tightening, and stretching and tightening. So you're pumping from your foot up through your whole rest of your body. Do a couple more pumps. And we're going to be pumping all through class at different points. And then come to a neutral foot. Then find that same leaning forward position that you had before, shoulder blades on your back, and maybe hands down to the floor or hands to the shin, getting a stretch in the back of the right leg. Deep, full breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. With your next inhalation, sit upright. Take your left leg, cross it over your right. Right hand to the knee, left hand to the sacrum. Lift up through the spine and twist to the left. Breathe in, sit up a little taller. Breathe out, wring yourself out. And then with the next inhale, untwist. Stretch out the left leg and bend up the right. And begin to pump. Think of one of those old-fashioned wells where there's a big handle that has to go up and down to pump the water up. And the bigger your pumps, the more water comes up. Take one more pump. Come to a neutral foot and lean forward. Come with a flat back to start with. Hands on the shin, hands on the floor if you reach. Just wherever you need to be. And your breath. The breath also acts like a pump. Every time you breathe in and out, your lungs expand and contract, and they massage your heart. Your physical heart gets massaged with every breath, helping to keep it healthy because it is a pump and pumping well. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Cross right leg over left, right foot over left. Left hand to the knee, right hand to the low back. Sit up tall and exhale, twist. As you twist, the image that we were taught in our yoga teacher training many moons ago was of a washcloth, a dirty washcloth getting wrung out. And whether this actually wrings out your organs or not, there is no scientific proof, but one could enjoy the metaphor and then inhale, come back to center, uncross, bring in the left foot. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways. And take your hands under your knees. Lift up your heels. Lean back. And we're going to lift up the feet. This is a balancing moment. So find the right place for your two little sit bones on the block. And you can always keep one foot on the floor. You can keep both toes on the floor. You can also extend the arms forward. So this is an all levels practice. So you practice at the level that works for you. If you wish to, extend your legs forward. until they're straight. Then pull them in, extend them again, and pull them in. And extend them, and pull them in. And just have fun, and I hope we don't go over backwards. And extend them, pull them in, and put the feet down. A little fun in yoga is always a good thing. Yeah. Okay, you want to do that again? Great! Okay. Hands under your knees. Sit up tall. Lean back. Come to tiptoes, and you can just stop here. Or you can walk your feet out and stop here. This is a good core strengthener right here. Or you can hover up the feet, and then you can pump. Expanding out and contracting in. Pull the knees in close, extend the legs out. Pull the knees in close, extend the legs out. Pull the knees in close, extend the legs out. One more time, pull the knees in close, extend the legs out. Yes, feet down. Uttanasana, come up to stand. You can pull your blocks forward in front of you. Inhale and lengthen the spine, look forward. So standing forward, bend at the top of the mat. Walk forward, bend forward. Bear some weight in your hands, either on the blocks or on the floor or on your shins. Inhale again, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold in. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out and fold. And then inhale, reach your arms forward and rise all the way up. Arms to the sky, stretch up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Come up to the right toes, lifting the heel. And then circle your foot. You can roll over the top of the foot or just stay on the toe pads. Just getting a little bit of mobility in the foot. Circle around the other way. Good. Put the right foot back down, lift up the left heel, and circle. Circle around the other way. And come back to center. Anchor both feet firmly into the floor, sweep the arms to the sky, reach forward, breathe in, and exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale and fold in, and then place your blocks, and we're going to step the right foot back to a lunge, and I know you probably don't need blocks, but please use blocks. Right foot back lunge. And then we're going to do a little pumping with the right foot. So pull the right heel forward, press the right heel back. Pull the right heel forward, press the right heel back. Bend the right knee to the floor or towards the floor, not all the way down, and then straighten the right knee. Again, bend the right knee towards the floor and straighten. Then the left leg, lift up the left heel. Put it back down, lift up the left toes. Put them back down, left heel up, and back down, left toes up, and back down, left leg straight, and bend. So stay in your lunge, and just straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Bend the right knee. Straighten the right leg, straighten the left leg. Bend both knees, straighten both legs. Bend both knees, straighten both legs. Okay, now we're going to do opposite. So left leg straight, right knee bend. Right leg straight, left knee bend. Left leg straight, right knee bend. Right leg straight, left knee bend. One more time. Right knee bend, left leg straight, left knee bend, right leg straight. Pause here. Anchor into your right hand, left hand to your left hip. Twist the torso to the left and stretch the left arm to the sky. And breathe. Pump with your lungs, your heart, and clean yourself out. Exhale, hand to the floor, step the right foot forward and the left foot back. A nice long lunge. Lengthen the spine forward. And then heel forward, left heel back. Just rocking forward and back. Creating more mobility in the feet. Adding a little pumping action. Good. Then bend the left knee almost to the floor and straighten. Bend and straighten. Right heel up. Right heel down. Right toes up. Right toes down. Right heel up. Feel the muscle contract. Right toes up. Feel it stretch, the calf muscle. Then straighten the right leg and bend the right leg. Straighten the right leg, so just doing one leg at a time to start, and bend. Straighten both legs, bend both legs. Straighten, pumping, and bend. And straighten, and bend. Then opposite legs, so left leg straight, then right leg straight, bend the left knee. Bend the right knee, straighten the left. Bend the left, straighten the right. Bend the right, straighten the left. And bend the left, straighten the right. Come to a lunge, right knee bent. Left hand on the block, right hand to the right hip. Twist the torso to the right. Stretch the arm to the sky. And breathe. Deep breaths. In and out. Exhale, bring the hand back to the block. Step the left foot forward. We're done with the blocks for now, unless you want to keep the blocks for your Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, bend the knees and step both feet back, downward facing dog pose. Anchor your hands into the mat, spreading your fingers wide. And then pedal your feet as you wish. Pumping. Breathing. Come to neutral legs, neutral feet. And then lift the heels high up and descend the heels towards the floor, not jamming, just inviting. Lift the heels high up. Settle the heels back down. One more time, lift up heels. Settle the heels. Lift up the right leg in the air, up and back behind you. Step the right foot forward, Virabhadrasana 2, second warrior. Spin down the back heel. Gaze over the right fingertips. And breathe. Just settle with the breath. Option here. Lift up the right heel and put it back down. And do a few pumps. Right heel up and down. And if that makes your calf cramp, keep your heel down. One more time. Good. Straighten the right leg. Trikonasana, right hand down to the shin, left arm to the sky. Yes, please adjust the curtains in any way that you want. And then in the stillness of the pose, when we're just holding the pose, feel how every breath pumps life through your body. Your heart is pumping, you're breathing, your lymph is moving. Your body is an ongoing expression of life and movement, even in stillness. Take one more breath. Push down into the feet. Come all the way up. Parallel your feet. So we're going to bend forward so you can stagger a little if you're in the studio or if you don't have room in front of you. Lift the arms to the sky. Breathe in. And as you exhale, fold forward, fingertips to the floor. If you don't quite reach the floor, put your hands on blocks. Juliana, parallel your feet, yeah. Even more, the right foot, yeah. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Squeeze the legs in towards each other, and as you exhale, fold crown of the head down towards the floor. Breathe in, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold. Once again, breathe in and lengthen. And then come all the way up. So use the strength of your legs. Push down into your feet. Sweep your arms to the sky. Turn your left foot 90 degrees out. Bend your left knee and bring your left forearm onto your left thigh. Extend your right arm over your ear. And then pump with your breath life through your body. Cleansing, clearing out, making space. Deep, full breaths. Take one more breath. And then come back to the top of the mat for dog pose. So come up, turn your hands to the front of the mat, place them, step back. Come forward to plank pose. You can do plank pose with your knees up or down. And then rock, heels forward, heels back. Heels forward, heels back, heels forward. Come to neutral, lower yourself to the floor, either Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chest, chin, or any other way you come down. Come to the shoelace side of the feet. Press them down into the floor. Lift your head, your shoulders, and your chest up. Roll your shoulders back and draw your heart more forward. Take a full breath in. Nice, Rachel. And exhale back, downward facing dog pose. Lift up the left leg. Virabhadrasana 2, step the left foot forward. Settle into your pose, into your breath. Optional left heel pumping action. Completely optional, up to you. And breathe. Straightening the left leg, Trikonasana, left hand down to the shin or the floor, right arm to the sky, and breath, leaning yourself back, opening your pose, opening your body, pushing down from your pelvis into the floor, and from your pelvis up and out into the world. One more breath. And squeezing into your legs, using that power, lift yourself back up. Parallel your feet. Okay, bend up your forearms. And then pull your heels in a little bit so your toes are slightly pointed out. Bend your knees wide over your toes. So press the knees wide as you bend. Bend a little deeper. Yeah, nice, Donna. Lift up your right heel. Put it back down. Lift up your left heel. Put it back down. Lift up both heels. Put them back down. Both heels up. And back down. Both heels up. And back down. Both heels up and hold. Hold the heels up. You can always put them down anytime you need to. Sit deeper. Press the knees wider. Pull the tailbone down. Pubic bone up. Soften the rib cage back. Stretch your arms to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Yes! Heels down. Straighten the legs. Parallel the feet. Fold forward. Lengthen your spine forward. And as you exhale, fold over your right leg. So turn your torso to the right, take your hands to your right leg, forehead towards your right shin. Take a few breaths here. Press your left hip back and wide, left leg straight. Walk the hands to the left. Catch the left leg with one or both hands. Press the right hip wide. Soften the forehead towards your left shin. Coming to center, press down with your legs, lift yourself back up, take your arms wide, turn your right foot 90 degrees out, bend your right knee, right forearm to your right thigh, left arm over your ear. Breathe and extend. Deep breaths in and slow breaths out. Each pose an opportunity to offer forgiveness to ourselves, to release what is ready to be released, to make space for what is to come. Take one more breath here. And then again, come up and turn to dog pose at the top of your mat. Place the hands, press yourself back. So we're going to do 3 heels up, heels back. You can do that in dog pose. You can do that in plank pose. You can do that in chaturanga. So as you wish, choose the way you want to do that. And then come all the way down. Lift up head, shoulders, and chest into your back bend. Draw your heart forward. Exhale, come all the way back down. And we're going to turn over onto the back, feet towards me, head to the back of the room with a block. Take a block with you. We're going to do a bigger pumping action. Stretch the block to the ceiling. And we're going to tap the toes to the block without moving the block. So it's all going to be the legs lifting up. You can do that with the legs straight up. You can also do that by bending the knees, stretching the legs up, tapping the block with the toes, and lowering down, either with knees bent or legs straight. So choose what works best for you. The block and the arms don't move, but the legs and the toes reach to tap the block, or as close to as you want to go. So continuing, lower the block behind you just a little bit and continue. Or keep the block where it was. Option to lower the block even further overhead. And further option to put the block on the floor all the way overhead. Oh my goodness, I agree completely. It's just options. You don't have to take the option that works for you, including if your dog is getting in the way. Yes, okay. If you're at home, obviously. Okay, one last one. Nice, Donna. And then exhale, put the block to the side. Rest your body on the floor. Bend up your knees and drop your knees left and drop your knees right. Then roll onto your right side and pillow your head with your right arm. Keep the knees bent. Bend up the left leg, catch the top of the foot behind you. Draw the heel towards the buttock and move the knee back in space to stretch the front of the thigh, the quadriceps. You can keep the right knee bent, or you can stretch the right leg straight and make this more of a balance pose. Keep your belly muscles engaged. So you're not making a big back bend, you're just stretching your thigh. Take another breath. Releasing your left foot, roll to your other side for the other side. Catch your foot behind you. Draw heel towards buttock, moves the knee back in space, and then either keep the bottom legs bent or stretch it out straight. And then pump with your breath. One last breath. Exhale and release. Turn over to the first side again. Again, catch your left foot. Start again with the thigh stretch. And then open to bow pose. So kick the foot back behind you, come into a back bend. Keep the right bottom leg bent, or you can again straighten it. Increase the back bend any amount. And then bending both knees, release and turn to the left side. Catch the top foot with the right hand. Start with the thigh stretch, heel towards buttock. Knee back, and then move into Dhanurasana. Kick the foot back behind you. Maybe even curl your head back a little bit. Option to straighten the left leg. And breathe here. Deep breath in and out. Bend both knees, release the foot. Roll onto your back. Look towards me for a second. So we're going to come back into where we were. And still holding the ankle, going to roll onto the back. Putting the foot down, still holding the ankle, lift the leg up, and catching the foot or the calf, stretching that leg in. So please turn onto your right side. Bend up your left leg, catch the foot. Start with the thigh stretch, move the knee back. Then into a bow pose. Perhaps stretch the bottom leg out. Then rolling onto your back, place the sole of the left foot on the floor. Still holding the ankle if you can reach. And if you can't reach, that's okay, just reach towards. Lift up the right leg. And with the right hand, hold the back of the calf, the back of the thigh, the foot, wherever it is you happily reach. Take 3 deep breaths, pumping. Release the right leg, bend the knee, turn onto your left side. Catch the top of the right foot. Eye stretch. Maybe straighten out the left leg. Bow pose, kick the foot back. Holding the foot or the ankle, roll onto your back and place the sole of the right foot on the floor. Lift up the left leg. Stretch it to the sky, catch some part of the leg for support. And breathe. 3 deep breaths, pumping. Last breath. Staying on your back, bend the left leg, foot to the floor, let go with your right hand. And step your feet out to bridge pose distance. Bend up your forearms beside you, pressing down into your feet. Lift your hips, your belly, your chest. Lift through your heart. And then lower the hips and lift them, pumping. Hips down to the ground, touch, and then right back up a little bit higher. Hips down and hips up. 3 more. Inhaling as you lower, exhaling as you lift. And the last time, hold in the lift. Setu Bandhasana. Keeping the hips up. Either keep your arms as they are or lace your fingers underneath your back and rock onto your outer shoulders. And take 3 more breaths. Of course, if at any point you need to come down and rest. Releasing your hands if they're laced, lower your hips to the ground. Pull your knees up into your chest and rock yourself from side to side. We're going to come to dog pose, so in your own time, roll to your side. Place your hands. Lift up and press back. And pedal out your feet. Take a deep stretch. Step or hop your feet forward up to your hands, Uttanasana. Hands on the floor, shins or blocks. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms forward, reach to the sky. Keep your arms up. Firm into your legs. Lift up your heels. Place the heels back down. Lift up the heels. Hug the outer ankles in and back down. Lift up the right toes and ball of the foot. Then left toes and ball of the foot. Left foot down, both heels up. Hug, ankles in. Bend the knees, keep the heels lifted. Bend the knees, shift the hips back. Bend the knees, shift the hips back, bend the knees, keep the heels up, come as far down as you can go, and then lift yourself slowly back up onto your toes, to the sky, lift up higher, then heels down, hands down. Release your arms beside you and feel the movement of blood, of lymph, of breath, of life pulsing through you. Deep, full breaths in and out. Arms to the sky, forward and up. Lift up the right toes. Put them back down. Lift up the left toes. Put them back down. Yes, lift up the heels. You knew it. Heels up high. Reach high. Hug the outer ankles into the midline. This is very good for strengthening the ankles. Bend the knees. Stay up on your toes. Bend your knees. Shift the hips back. Bend your knees more. Come as far down as you will go. You might come all the way down, hips to heels, and then come back up slowly, slowly. Straighten the legs all the way. Squeeze the ankles in. Lift up a little bit higher, then both heels down and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold in. Inhale again, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Good. Rise all the way back up to stand. Bring your hands into your heart. And then take your 2 blocks and we're going to make a ramp. So 1 block flat and the other block becomes the ramp. Yes. So standing up on our heels was a big calf muscle contraction. Yeah, you can always use a blanket to make the ramp or roll up your mat. Yes, good. Right foot, toes onto block, heel on floor. As high up on the block as you can go. Left foot back. Turn the foot at an angle. And then take the back leg, the left leg, and do an internal rotation starting at the big toe, the whole leg spinning around, around, around to bring your pelvis to face eventually more forward. Hands at your heart, straight legs, baby back bend in the upper back. Lift the heart to the sky, look up, and then begin to forward bend, keeping the chest pulling forward rather than going down. Think forward. Come down, bring your hands to the block or to your shin or to the floor, wherever you reach. Then breathe and lengthen your spine, look forward, and as you do that, pull your outer right hip back in space. Yeah, good. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward, tack the right hip back, stretch the right leg straight, and exhale and fold. Inhale again, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold in. In that folded shape, take 3 deep breaths. Pressing down into your feet, lift yourself all the way back up to stand. And step your right foot back off the block. Feel right leg, feel left leg. So when we were up on our heels, we were contracting the calf muscle, and we held it, and now we're stretching it and holding it. So just creating balance in that pumping action. Left foot to the block, right foot back. And then the action of the back leg is an internal rotation. So start, but not just turning the hip, start at the foot and like a tornado spiraling all the way around and up until the pelvis is facing forward. Hands to the heart, back bend, forward bend. Hands down to wherever you find purchase. 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. This is also a pump. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen, 2 straight legs. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and hold, and take 3 breaths. Giving time. Muscles need time to stretch. They need time to strengthen. After the 3rd breath, lift yourself back up to stand. Push off and step back. Shake out your legs. Good. Put the blocks beside you, one on either side. Coming to the same pose, but with the feet on the floor. Right foot forward, left foot back. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Internal rotation of the whole back leg. Yeah, good, Juliana. Hands to the heart. Little baby back bend. Forward bending, tacking the right hip back. Hands to the blocks. You can put them at any height that you need. keeping the left hand on the block or crossing the left hand to the right, right hand to the right hip, tack the outer right hip back, right hand to the right hip, twist the torso to the right, pull the right hip back, stretch the right arm to the sky. Deep breath in. Slow breath out, wringing out the internal. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, release the hand to the floor, untwist, push down into your feet, stand all the way back up. Step the left foot forward. Pause. Connect, feel. And step the other foot, right foot back. Then big internal rotation of the back leg. So don't just go to the top, to the hips. Start at the foot. Firm the legs. Hands to the heart. Back bend. Forward bend. Hands down to blocks. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Inhale, lengthen again. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Keep the right hand to the right or cross it to the left. And begin to twist. Marisa, switch legs. Other leg forward. Switch your legs, yes. Stretch the arm to the sky. Nice round. Stretch your belly forward. 2 straight legs. Take one more breath. Yes, exhale and release. Stand all the way up. Step forward. And with forgiveness in your heart for your body, for being the way that it is, and with gratitude in your heart for your body, for being the way that it is, take a few deep breaths. Fill yourself with life, with this gift of a moment in time. The gift of being able to move in the way that we're moving. Stretch your arms to the sky, breathe in. Reach up a little bit higher. And then exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana, hands to the blocks or the floor as you need. Inhale, lengthen your spine forward. Exhale, both feet back, dog pose, step back. Plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, lower yourself to the floor. Come up into your back bend. Exhale, down face dog. Bring your knees down to the floor and settle back into child's pose. Any form of child's pose that works for you. So the hips can be up or down, arms forward or back, knees together, knees apart. Taking this opportunity to rest, to reconnect with yourself. Breathing in, sit yourself back up. So we're coming into Malasana, in other words, a squat. And because we have different knee and ankle situations, I'm going to give you some options. So classic form of the pose is here. You can turn your feet out and go wider. Makes it a little bit easier. You can put a lift under your heels, either rolling up your mat or I'm just going to grab a blanket because that's going to be faster. Lift under the heels, extremely helpful. If none of that is going to work for you, favorite option, where we started. Same pose, all the same pose. So the invitation is to choose the option that works for you. Any of the above, all the same benefit. One is not better than the other. So take a moment, I'm going to stay right here, just to settle. That's it. And then press your elbows into your knees, but push your knees back into your elbows. So you set up some resistance against yourself. Then lift up through your spine. And take 3 deep breaths. So to give the knees and the ankles a rest, come up to stand. I'm going to stay here to show you where we're going next. So just come up to stand. So you give your legs a rest. Here's where we're going next. So you can either twist here, or you can bind around the front knee. So maybe not quite so wide, makes it a little easier. And then twisting. So either on the blocks, or not on the blocks. So either way. So 2 twist options, 1 more squat option, 1 more squat. So come back down into your choice of squatting. Right arm on the inside of the right leg, and either wrap and catch the hands behind the back, or put the hand on the floor and lift the left arm to the sky. Deep breath, twisting to your left. Inhale, untwist, and the other side. Left arm either to the floor on the inside edge or wrapping around the front of the shin, binding and twisting. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Juliana, as long as you're having fun, it's all good. Inhale, come back down. Uttanasana, come to stand. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms to the sky, stretch up. Bring your hands to your heart. And add a little back bend, opening up the hip flexors that just got very much folded. And then pushing down into your feet, come all the way up. So we're going to move towards the end of our practice, lying down on the back, but have the block where you can reach it. We're going to do for our inversion this morning because we're short on time and we're crowded. We're just going to do Viparita Karani, pelvis on the block. So if you want to do any adjusting of clothing, take a moment to make yourself comfortable as you lie down. Just have the block next to you. Settle yourself onto the floor. And do a few windshield wipers, dropping knees left and right, knees bent. Bring the knees up to center. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Lift up your hips and slide the block underneath your pelvis. So it can either be flat or on the medium height, or if you have a very bendy back, on the highest height. So choose the height that works best for you. And then let your pelvis settle down onto the block. Weighty, heavy. Keep your feet on the floor or extend your legs to the sky. If your legs are up, do a few pumps, pointing toes to the ceiling and then pulling toes down, heels up. If you have your feet on the floor, you can do a few pumps, keeping your feet on the ground. Then bring the feet to neutral. And we're going to stay here for a bit longer. If at any point it becomes too long, just bend your knees and bring your feet back to the floor. If your feet are already on the floor and it feels too long, you can just remove the block and rest on your back. As you hold the pose, breathe mindfully, pumping life, massaging your own heart. An extended hold here of the legs above the heart is very good for the lymph to drain out of the feet, to exercise the heart as it needs to pump a little harder to bring the blood up to the feet. Three more breaths. And after the third breath, if your legs are up, bend the knees, place the feet back on the floor. Lift up your hips, slide the block out, and lower your hips back to the ground. Feel your body settling, readjusting. Windshield wiper again, knees right and left. Coming to center, hug your knees into your chest. And then stretch out for Shavasana. Stretch out your legs on the floor. Relax your feet to the sides. Rest your palms face up, a little bit away from your body. Close your eyes. Turn your awareness inside. And rest deeply. Bring your awareness to your breath. And begin to deepen your breath, feeling your heart being massaged and energy beginning to move through you. And begin to move fingers and toes. Maybe do a few pumps with your feet. Bending your knees, curl over to your side and rest. And pressing your hands down into the earth, lift yourself up to sit. Joining your palms together in front of your heart, take a moment to bow your head and offer gratitude and forgiveness to your body, to yourself, to appreciate the purification, the cleansing, and the clarity that comes through a yoga practice. We'll chant one Om to close. Lifting the head, taking a breath. Namaste. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, Zoomins.
Bye, Chaya.
Take care, Marla. Bye, Mom.